Hello, and welcome to the acquisition profile demonstration for the museum plan of CatalogIt. To start, I want to explain to you quickly what the acquisition profile is for. This is for things that you're acquiring for your museum as property, not things going into the collection. So for example, if you receive a gift of Gold Rush artifacts for your educational collection that you allow people to handle and touch, or that you might send out to a school or you have in programs, these are things that can be handled. They're not part of your collection and you don't have to worry about damage because they're just property. So to start, I'm going to click over on the main menu and choose Profiles. And from here, I'm going to start typing in Acquisition and selecting it. You can see I have two other acquisitions already set up. I'm going to create a new one. From here, you'll see it starts with a Q. Q 2020.3, it's the third acquisition of this year. You can change the number if you'd like, but this is the automatic scheme that comes up. And the Q is a great way to show that it's an acquisition, but it's not part of your collection. So the description is free text. I'm going to type in 12 Gold Rush objects for the educational collection. The acquisition date 4/15/20. Purpose, again, acquisition collection, but it could also be for a prop. It could be a gift for sale that is to benefit your museum. It could be really anything. Acquisition method, it could have been a purchase, but it's a gift. Next is source or donor. You can select a person profile of someone who already is in your system, or you can add them. In this case, our very generous donor, Anne Hathaway, is who gave it to us, so I'm going to go ahead and enter her there. Contact would be if I had a specific contact person rather than the donor directly. I talked to Anne myself, so I'm not going to enter that. Received by is me, the registrar, but of course if someone else received it, you could enter that. And the date received was yesterday, 2020. Approved by, this is if you have a process by which you have to have these things approved. In this instance, I'm also the approver, so I'm going to leave that blank. We don't have that process. Status is where it is in the pipeline. This is completed, and the date is today, 04/16/2020. And here are any notes that I want to include. And that's as easy as entering the acquisition record. I'm going to save it. So this is what your record looks like now that it's completed. I could have also included some photographs if I wanted to have a photo of all the 12 Gold Rush objects. I could also, which I'm going to show you now, catalog the individual objects as an acquisition. I'm going to go back to all entries, do plus. I'm going to do this quickly just to show you the process. I'm going to say it's an object artifact, done. If you were really doing this, you'd add the object image also. This is a pic. And then I'm going to scroll all the way down to intake, because this will tell me how the object came into the collection. It came in as an acquisition, and it's come in as Q 2020.3. So again, this acquisition number is linked to it rather than an accession number because this is in your educational collection, not part of your regular collection. I can assign it a number here, Q 2020.3.1. The rest of them could be 0.2 through 0.12. You enter all the information here, save it, and they'll all be related to each other. I'm going to just save this one quickly to show you. Go back to Profiles, Acquisition, and you can see the pic is here. If there was an image, you would have seen that and all of them attached to it. So then you can see all the acquisitions, all the collections related to your acquisition. I hope this is helpful. If you have any questions about this, please feel free to email us at support@catalogit.app. Thank you.